And after that, you continue with the detailed information. And the third one, I love the way you explain it. I mean, it seems like you really master the content very well. You tell the detail, you are very confident. I love the way you bring it. It seems like this is your world, this is your life. You know a single detail of your speech. And there are three things that I can suggest in order to make your speech even better in the future. The first one, yes, you bring the PowerPoint presentation, and it will be great if you can display it in full screen and do the slideshow on it. So that will help us to see it much clearer about the images and all the information, because it's quite a lot. And then the second one, you have so many information that you share to us. You have so many things that you would like to share to us. We understand about that. It will be great if you can just choose three big points and you elaborate those three things. And at the end of the session, when you conclude, you will bring that 3 point again. So it will help us to remember that Gede Udik bring this material before. If you share everything, so we cannot remember all single information that you share to us. The last one, yes, you have so many information and that affects the way you deliver your speech. You tend to speak quite fast. It seems like you chase the time because you maybe want to speak on time. So yeah, just like what I mentioned before, if you can focus on three, that will be great, because it affects your pace and also you speak tend to fast. So at the end, as I conclude, so three things that I like. First, I love your PowerPoint presentation. You bring images to your presentation. The second one, I love the way you set us to introduce the topic that you're going to share to us. The third one, I love you master your content, very detailed. And three things that that you can improve from your presentation or your speech. The first one, don't forget to turn your PowerPoint into slideshow. The second one, you have so many information, make it clear. I mean, like choose three biggest topic. And the last one, yeah, make sure to have the pause and speak normally. Overall, thank you very much for sharing the audio. I give it back to Tom. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayu.
Okay, thank you, Ayu Wirawati. All right, for the next evaluator, it will be Amelia Dewi. Amelia Dewi will be evaluating John Manuro. And what she cares the most about in life is herself. So ladies and gentlemen, Amelia Dewi.
Thank you so much, GE. First, I would like to congratulate John, who completed level 2 project 1 with the title Influence People by Speech. From his speech, we could know by giving empowerment, also encouraging speech, we could actually influence people by believing that we can do anything and we're strong, everything is going to be well. He also identified that his communication style are direct and also supportive. It impacts his style by encouraging his student in the speech contest. And from the speech, I like to think about it. First, I like how you grab the attentions of the audience by the words of courage, so it could cheer the vibe of the meeting. And the second, I also very love your personal story about how you support your student. It's very, very authentic. And there's still a suggestion and room for improvement. First, when you ask the audience about the encouraging word, you could also give a more clear instruction. So if you want everyone to cheers also, you could say, everyone, please unmute yourself and say, I'm strong and all is well. We can do that, something like that. That is the first. And the second, I actually like the opening. It's already strong, but I think it could stronger if you open it also with giving question like, actually, do you believe that our speech actually can influence people, something like that? And then you could grab more attention from the audience. And the third, since the project is also about communication style, I suggest you already give the story about the impact of your communication style, but at the end, because I think you see the time is already green, are you kind of going hurry up and just saying that my communication style is direct and also supportive. Maybe you could give connecting line or connecting sentence from one topic to another topic. So for example, first you tell the story about how you support your student, and then you give something to connect it with the communication style. For example, yeah, it's one of situation that impact by my communication style, and by the Toastmaster, I found that my communication style is direct and supportive. And after that, maybe you could also close it with another question. So what about yours? Something like that. Okay, I think that's all. In conclusion, it is a very good job on grab audience attention and very, very great story. To improve your speed, you could give clearer instruction and make strong opening and also closing. And also, if you want to jump to another topic, give something to connecting both of the topic. Thank you.
All right, so that's it, the second evaluator. Now we have come to the third evaluator, which is Natalie Cahyadi. So Natalie will be evaluating Dede Mahotama. What Natalie cares about the most, I think this depicts her as a career woman, and that is progress. So she cares the most about progress. And ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Cahyadi.
I see something in you, Toastmaster Dede, and I think that's your leadership potential. Thank you so much for sharing your quite persuasive speech today. There are 3 shining moments from your speech. The first one is your introduction. When you brought up those 2 different characters of Nietzsche and also John C. Maxwell that came from contrasting background, and you share the quotes, I was immediately there. You immediately got me hooked in your presentation. That was an excellent way in using your first 10 seconds of the speech. Second thing is the way you brought up your characters to life. It's quite interesting that you didn't really have a dialogue in your speech, yet you actually did some voice impersonation of those people that you quoted in the story, and that made the speech more lively. It's difficult not to notice. And the third point was the clarity in your verbal expressions. I noticed that you have, and I heard that you had a clear pronunciation and enunciation, and it helped me to really focus on what you say in sharing your leadership styles, which is coaching. Now, to help this speech and amplify the persuasive elements on it, here is my 3 recommendations. First is to have a teaching moment. Every great speech will have something that the audience can take home, something that we all can reflect to, or something that we all can learn and we can apply in our life. And that is the teaching moment. From your speech, I felt like this teaching moment was not strong enough. And you can amplify that by rephrasing it very clearly. For example, you can consider this. When you nurture the people you lead, you prepare them to be future leaders. I was the proof of it. So that could be one of the teaching moments from your speech. The second point is the engagement with the audience. One of the easiest way to engage with your audience is by maintaining eye contact. I noticed that probably the setup was not that right in terms of the angle, so you tend to look down. But if you are able to manage that eye contact with your audience, I believe the engagement and the connection, especially an emotional level with the, persuasive speech, will be maintained even more. And the third recommendation is to use your virtual stage. The world is your oyster, but this screen is your stage. So I notice when you're trying to do some movement, the side movement, left and right, I noticed that you're trying to attempt to use your virtual stage. I believe that it was not that purposeful, so it didn't really have any value on it. What I can suggest to you is when you share your story about your university time, you can actually go back and then move from side to side in terms of like the timeline of the event. Overall, this is a persuasive speech. 3 things you did well: the introduction, the character, and the clarity. 3 things that you can improve is the teaching moment and the engagement, and also use of the stage. Toastmaster.
General evaluator. Thank you. That is the last evaluator for evaluation session. Now we move on to the general evaluation. And for the first role, we have table topic evaluator. So I would like to call the table topic evaluator, who is Amelia Febriani. Screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Am I audible? Okay. Bear with me because we have 7 table topic speakers. Just a short for each. The first one, this was guest Kat, Miss Kat. So I like when you open and close your table topic speech with the same quotes. So like, you know, you open it with the quotes, with that quotes, with the questions, and you close it with that quotes as well. So it will make, you know, a good speech. But the thing that you probably can improve is actually it's okay to take time to think, because I noticed that the first you said you agree, and then and at the last you say that I think I'm not completely agree. So it's really okay. This is table topic, and you can share your opinion. If you agree, you can confidently say agree. If you disagree, it's also okay. And then build your argument based on your personal story. It's also will make your statement stronger. But I like your quotes. You say that happiness is found in the simple things like good food, being in the community. It's really a good takeaway for all of us. And the next speaker is Toastmaster Natalie. I think we can learn a lot from her speech, because he opened it with relatable and relevant conditions. So she make the quotes match into today's condition, so everyone can relate to it. And she also add the personal story, which is make us feel the emotions she shared about her mom. And she also gave a message for the listeners. So that's a very good way in giving a table topic speech. Yes, it's about you, your opinion, your opinion, but it also can be beneficial for the listener. Next, Toastmaster Robin, opening and closing is very well. Message for the audience as well. Would be stronger if there's your personal story when you know, you not understand or your fear or something, and finally you get a aha moment after you pass that fear condition. For Toastmaster Dian, I like that you take time to think before you speak. So it's okay to take a moment to think, and probably something to make even stronger. I listened that you put your personal story, but it's very short. And then once the timer shows green, and you directly close it. So I think that actually there are more you can share from your personal story. But yeah, healthy mind help you to be happy. Thank you for the takeaway as well. Toastmaster Dita, I know that you want to make a new definition of home, because we always relate home with the places, and you want to change it into home is not only places, but it's also our body. So well done for that. And probably better pacing. Yeah, so it's okay, and give a pause in the certain moment in the message, especially to emphasize your message to the audience. Toastmaster Wira, I like that you start with the common practice. So we cannot buy health, and you explain that we think we spend our time to find money, to work for money, but we forgot that we cannot buy health with our money. So you open with something that common practice for all of us, and you add also personal story. That's great. Will be even better. I mean, even better if you add a personal story. For the last Toastmaster Andre, I like your speech. I love your personal story that you put, and then the story from your kindergarten, and then you move to the elementary, and then we always fear when we enter a new phase of our life. Right, but you close it also with very well. Through the fear, we grow stronger, and you also give something extra, which is actually people around you. It's also can be a good support, right? So it's well done for that. So to conclude, probably some tips for table topics. This is my way. When the table topic master give us quotes, what I normally do is I will start with the common practice. You know, why quote is so interesting? It sounds so nice. You know, it resonates in our heart, but we also know that we actually didn't do that. So it's common knowledge, right? But it's not common practice. We know that through hard moment we grow stronger, but we are keep complaining in our hard moment. So you start with common practice. This is the formula, and then you share your story, you share your enlightenment, the shifting from the common practice into the message from the quote itself, and then you rephrase it like what Natalie said, the teaching moment for the listener. So I think it will be, if for me, if I got a quote, it would be easier if I arrange or structure it that way. Okay, I hope it helps for all the speakers. Thank you, G.
All right, thank you, table topic evaluator. Now, before moving on to the report, I would like to call the ballot counter first to share the poll. So it's time for you guys to vote.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm going to launch the poll. Yes, so everybody, we have 3 nominees for the speakers. Yep. You can see my screen, right? You can see the poll, right? Then we have 7 nominees for the table topic speaker. Wow, lucky number 7. Lucky 7 speakers. Okay, and then the last is evaluators. We have 3. Okay. 76 voted. 76% voted. 92 yes, 100% voted. Thank you very much for the vote. Stay tuned. I'm gonna announce the Hall of Fame later. Thank you. Back
All
to
right.
you.
Okay, thank you, ballot counter. Now let's move on to the report session. And for the first role, I would like to call upon myself, who is the grammarian. So I will share my screen. Let's see. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So this is my grammarian report. Overall, in all the sessions so far, I've the most thing that I catch is the mispronunciation. For example, like you can see here, like 3 is mispronounced because I heard that 3 is th. It should be pronounced like 3 instead of 3. Also, change. I heard the change is pronounced chain. And with, I think it's the same case with th sound. And speech, I heard the speech is pronounced spit, so it should be speech. And for could, the L should be silent, so instead of could, it should be pronounced could. And others is some grammatical errors, such as so many information should be so much information because information is uncountable now. And its effect should be it affects because affects is a verb. It could stronger should be it could be stronger because a stronger is not a verb. And you are face should be you are facing because I heard that in this context, the person is explaining about something that is going on continuously. So the right tense should be continuous. So that's why the form should be you are facing. And also I am feel healthy should be I feel healthy because healthy is because feel is verb and it was happen should be it happened because happen is verb. and it's come should be it comes. And some good usage of words that I know. The first one is leadership stance. I love this idiom. And health is the new wealth. I love the rhymes. And staggering couple of hours. Why do I like this? I think it's because the word staggering elaborates the audience to imagine. So how was the situation? And embrace the fear. And obviously the quotes from Table Topics were wonderful. And another one is our bodies are home. And the last one is health. We cannot buy it, but we need to own it. And congratulations to those who mentioned the word of the day, solicitors, and those are Kat one time, Dede, and Yusuf one time. So that is my grammarian report for tonight. All right, so let's move on to the next report, which is counter report. So to Sani, the screen is yours.
Yes, hello everyone, back to me again. Yeah, with my another report of the counter. Here it is. Can you guys see my screen? All right, I have noted down. Maybe this is not the complete report, but I have tried my best. So as Andre Maure as SAA, I didn't note you well in the beginning because you speak in the beginning, right? And Denny as a Tom, here it is. Aji as a president, Aji as a grammarian, you have a few RMMs. As a GE, clear so far. And Pak Yusuf, you are clear. And for the timer also, yeah, you are clear, Dita. And then for table topic evaluator, Amelia, you have some. Here's my report. And for the table topic speakers, we have 4 table topic speakers are clear. And then the 3 speakers today, here's the report. And for the evaluators, here's the report. Well, it's my report today as an accountant. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
All right, thank you, Sani. So back to me again for the GE report. Oh my God, you guys see my face so much. All right. All right, so this is my GE report. I think for the first one is the opening or the beginning. That's good with the hospitality for the meeting. I feel like the conversation flows, and there was no awkward pause, even though we started a little bit late, and that is good because that everybody feels like welcome and also warming. So good job for the different guests and everybody who fights the the time. Right. For the next one is the tone. I like the tone because I observed that he demonstrated a good listening skill. So the Tom can bridge between the moments or between each sections by responding to the previous speakers. And for some room of improvements for Tom, I noticed that you often not finishing what you said. For example, when you said something, and then the tone tends to like down, and I couldn't hear what the sentence was. So my suggestion is be confident and finish the sentence in an assertive tone, so that audience know what you are actually saying. And the next one is I missed this one. The room of improvements for the whole meeting is because it started a little bit late. So I would suggest as for Tom actually as the leader of the meeting, you have the authority for the team. So I would I would recommend you next time or for other Toms as well to take that authority to remind everyone that hey, the meeting is about to start and please come on time so we avoid starting late. All right, next move on is for the speakers, this prepared speech session. What I like about that session is interesting topic. So good job for the speakers. And next move on to the TTM. I like the table topic session because I think the TTM brought the session with full of vibes. So it feels like lit. And also, as I have already mentioned before, the quotes provided are wonderful and they are also thought provoking. And some room of improvements for TTM. I noticed that in the beginning there was a little bit of output moment, and it felt yeah there was some time of waiting for the first speaker, and it felt kind of like awkward. So I would suggest you as the leader of this type of topic session, you have the authority. So I think instead of waiting who is going to volunteer, instead choose that first speaker. All right, next move on for the evaluators. I think evaluators are already experienced, so you guys deliver structured and constructive feedbacks. That's good, and congratulations. For next one is the TTE. I like the constructive feedback and delivered in the concisely, so that's a good job. And what other thing that I like is your confidence, your voice. You appear to be really confident, and then you're enjoying giving your evaluation. So that's a good job, and also excellent in giving feedback for the table topic session itself. Because mostly what we do in table topic evaluator, we evaluate only the speakers, but I think it's a good idea to evaluate the whole session of the table topic. And last one, the GE team, which consists me and Sani. It's a good job with visualizing the report. So yeah, since it includes me, so I just want to say the good thing. All right, so that's the GE report, and that will conclude the general evaluation session. So I would like to give the control back to Tom. So Tom, the screen is yours.
Hey, thank you, GE, for room of improvement. Yes, a little bit not confident. Thank you for that. And now, before we close our meeting, we will have our really exciting moment, which is the ballot counter will inform who is the winner. So let's welcome our ballot counter, Sani Karen.
Hello everyone. I know you guys are waiting for the Hall of Fame. So before I announce the winners, would you like to clap the hands with me first? Let's welcome the winners. Okay, let's start it from the table topic speaker. 3, 2, 1. Drum roll please for Andre Maure. Congratulations, Andre.
Thank you.
Danny, would you like to have a picture? Took a picture with Andre?
Andre, please
Yes.
give your best pose. I will take picture. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Thank you.
Back to you, Bella.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, then the next. Give me a moment. Okay, then the next winner is, drum roll please, for the best evaluator, Natalie Cahyadi. Congratulations, Nat.
Okay, Nat, please prepare for your pose. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Back to you, Balok.
Okay. And the last best speakers for today is, drum roll please, Dede Mahotama. Congratulations.
Congrats, Daddy.
Danny, will you take the picture?
Dede, please prepare your food. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Wow, so cool. The pose.
All right, that's the announcement from me. Back to you, Tom.
Okay. Thank you everyone for coming for today meeting. I really enjoy this meeting, and before I will close the meeting, I will call our president, which is Aji. Let me welcome Aji.
Yay, me again. Me. I hope you guys are not getting bored yet, all right? So because this is the end of the meeting, so yeah, first of all, I would like to thank all the role takers, especially for those who are from other clubs. And thank you to Amelia Febriani for hand TMC for helping us. Thank you Andita Triwahyuni for from the BUT for helping us. And also thank you for distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra from Maranatha Toastmaster Club. And also for those who are taking double roles or maybe even triple roles, thank you for making this meeting run smoothly. And I would like to ask some feedback from some guests we have here about how is the meeting tonight. And the first one is I would like to call upon Kat. So Kat, can you please unmute and then share with us what you like and what you maybe things that for us that you suggest.
I really enjoyed being here. I feel very energized now, so thanks for that. I liked it in general. It's quite similar to what we do in Toastmasters Antwerp. The only thing we don't do is the ballot counter and the Hall of Fame. So everybody's a winner in our meeting. And I don't have any suggestions to improve. So I would say keep up the good work and hopefully until another time.
Yes, thank you for your feedback. And yes, hopefully we will see you again next time in our next meeting. So thank you again, Kat, for your feedback. And I think I want to ask some other more. Okay. Maybe I want to ask someone who hasn't come here in such a long time. And that is, oh, there are two people actually. I see. So I think the first is the Amel. Amel, I think it's been a long time. So can you give us a feedback about tonight's meeting, Amelia Febriani? Oh yeah, I was like looking at your face and you're like confused, and I was like, why is he confused? Oh yes, there are two Amel.
Which Amel? I was thinking and listening, which Amel that you're gonna call? Well, this is well, actually, last meeting I was in MBTC as well, but you were not there. So I like MBTC. It's always organized, and then you plan it. I mean, timely. That's a very good way to make sure the meeting run well. Most of you are great speakers, and I can learn a lot from other Amel, from Natalie, also from the president. So I like being here. It's a place for me to learn as well. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, thank you, Amel.
Thank you,
And
Amel.
I would like to hear from another one, I think. I think from Dian. Dian is inactive members of Magical Bali, and it's been a while.
Hi,
yeah.
Angie. It's been a long time and you didn't come to this meeting. I think it's much better now. It's look more efficient and faster than before. I just feel surprised because I just come and suddenly I have to speak in table topic. Huh? Is that me? Yeah, I think it's much better than before. Good luck and all the best for all EXCO.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. And yes, again, so everybody, that's it for our meeting tonight. Thank you for coming. And thank you for vibing this tonight's meeting of Magical Bali Toastmasters. And with this, I adjourn the meeting. And for members, please don't leave yet because we are going to run Wheel